Hey guys, wanted to show you this map I'm working on in the Doom 4 Snapmap mode. In this case, I have filters set up. So each of these player inputs has a different custom filter. So this means only player 2 should be able to press this button and then gain this loadout. So basically, you come through here, you open this door, it gives you a little message. Basically how it works is when the player comes in the cylinder right here, then the activation for them to be able to press a button works. And so when they press the button, then they get this loadout. And this is any player, not specific players. Any player who's in this circle and presses a button gets this loadout, which this is the tank loadout. You notice that there's another loadout over here. Each room has this. This is the default loadout. So the player presses jump to get the new loadout, and then crouch to go back to the original loadout. Okay, I took way too long explaining all this stuff. It's the same basic process for all 4 classes. You get the tank, you get the DPS, you get the medic, and then you get the engineer. And it's the same basic process. When you load up one new loadout, you lose the other one, and you lose all of its items and such. And that's about it. Alright, before we go over the escape, I wanted to show you this shooting range I made. Those boxes prevent AI or people from going through them. You go over and you press the button there, and then it goes in the room. Inside of the room is a little spawning thing that spawns enemies. They come out and they follow the green paths. It's just a way for players to try out their weapons. Okay, I was taking way too long to explain this. Basically, we have the escape here, and this is what starts the adventure. So I'm going to try to make this more concise this time. I have a lot of cool math set up here, where basically I have a player proxy, it counts the amount of players that are in the game, and then it adds that to a number integer, and then I have another integer that I compare it to. And then whenever you step on the little pads over here, it activates the comparison. So basically what it does is it says, okay, if the amount of players standing on pads is equal to the amount of players in the game, set this to true. When that's true, it opens the door. So basically, the easy way to say it is, when the correct amount of people are standing on these pressure pads, this will come true, and then it'll open the door. Alright, in this next room here, I determine how hard the game is going to be. And so I'm using the same integers from the previous room to determine the difficulty. And this is defined by the amount of players in the game. So we have those AI conductors here, and what those do is spawn enemies and make it progressively harder as the game continues. So if you have 1 player, it's easy, 2 players is medium, and 3 players is very hard. So if there's 2 or more, then this guy will spawn over here. So Baron of Hell, he's pretty tough. And you activate this, it opens this door, which tests this, which is the same thing. Integer 11 to integer 13. So if there's less than 2, then spawn this, spawn this, spawn this, spawn this. Basically, all this stuff spawns only, hopefully, if there's less than 2 players. So you'll notice that there's 2 of these huge guys in here. Only one of them is going to spawn. If there's 2 players or less, this guy spawns. If there is 3 to 4 players, this guy spawns. And basically, this guy is a tougher version of this guy. So you have this right here, player proxy on match joined, apply buff. What that means is for every player that there is, he's going to get 150% stronger. Or he's going to have 150% more health for each player spawned. But that's the basic thing of how the game works. Let's see how it actually plays. Alright, time to test up my thing. Press the interact key for an awesome weapon, player 1. So it tells me that I'm player 1, so that means that is working correctly. I have a message for each player with their player number on it. So go ahead and press the interact key. Oh, look at that, I got a chainsaw, nice. Alright, I'm going to open this over here. Alright, I go through here. Oh, just kidding. So it just takes your weapon away. I just did that for a test to see if I could do the filters correctly with filtering the player number. Alright, so I come over here. I'm just going to do a really quick run through this thing. Head to the waypoints and test out the classes. So you can see the waypoint says the tank on it. We have this message here. Step on the blue pad and press jump. Alright, I'll do that. Alright, press crouch to return to default. Okay, there we go. So now I'm back to the shotgun again, as you can see. Alright, press jump again, and I get that weapon again. This is the tank class. So I have this demon control grenade. I can't double jump. And this is the only weapon I have. But if you look down at the bottom left, I have 100 armor. No one else has 100 armor. So that's really nice. So I'm just not. So you press triangle on this and it spawns the guys. I find it kind of annoying personally, because there's some problems with the AI in this game where these guys don't unspawn unless you kill them. So basically you have to kill them. Otherwise, the guys won't spawn later in the game. just blow that. There we go. Okay. That actually was easier than I thought it would be. Now, this next part, I thought it'd be fun to play some, heavy metal music, like from the Doom game. Because you don't need to see all this stuff. You can just watch it in fast motion and understand what's going on just fine. Now, the thing is, I don't want to get sued. So enjoy this royalty-free heavy metal music. Alright, so I've done all that. Now it says to go over here to the objective. So if you're playing 4 players, this message won't pop up. So I press it, and then you see a little message right there on the side. It's going to pop up with a little, I don't know what you call this thing. The keypad or whatever it is. Alright, press the green button to make things easier. Press the red button to play normally. Basically, this is saying, hey, you know what, this is designed for 4 people. It's difficult. There's not a lot of med packs or what are they called? Ammo packs, there we go. So basically now I have a choice. If I press the red one, I will just spawn in as this class. Or not spawn in, but I will go as this class. If I press the green button, it'll give me a new class that's better for 1 person. Alright, I'm going to do that. So basically that gives me the ability to throw out health for myself. Alright, and this one I have 2 guns. So it's very similar to the DPS except with the health thing. Alright, so let's see if this works. So it should work if I press on one of these. There we go, it opens up. Nice. Alright. Let's see if this is working. There's triangle. There we go. Easy. So that means the message was read correctly, which means the other thing that was affected by that also works. Alright, let's go ahead and take this down. Alright, cool. Alright, this time we're playing the song backwards because we all know that Doom is satanic. So you have to finish him with a Gora kill. Oops, and I totally screwed that up. Ooh, get the hell out of here, man. Alright, I'll just let it kill me. Here's another cool thing I have, an actual respawn point. So instead of starting over at the beginning of the whole stage, you just start over at the beginning of this part. Alright, well, as you guys can see, this map still needs work. Either that, or maybe I want it to be this hard, and it's just a really hard map, and I need to get better. I can't, like, do it on them. I'll just let them kill me. Alright. Alright, well, that's the map.